Today's adventure brings us back to Cherry Mountain, aka Mount Martha. We're here to update the videos on our fire tower map. So last time we were out here, we didn't even know there was a fire tower list. Never mind making a map for them all. But the trail head up this way. And this trail is maintained by the Faith Bible Church of Littleton, New Hampshire. Thank you. We appreciate it. So we're at the trailhead for the Cherry Mountain Trail. Cherry Mountain Road is 5.2 from here, headed up this way. Now, we were out at Cherry Mountain Road this morning. We actually went up and bagged the summit of Cherry Mountain just for the heck of it. But while we were over there, we did get a chance to see this. All right, what you're looking at now is the oldest structure built by the Forest Service. This was once the Fabian Guard Station. It was built in 1923. From here, the Forest Guards would carry out their duties managing and restoring the newly acquired National Forest, thanks to President Taft signing the Weeks Act of 1911. All right, so why is Cherry Mountain also known as Mount Martha? Well, Cherry Mountain is the actual mountain, and it has two peaks on it. The tallest peak has been named Mount Martha after the First Lady, you know, George's wife. And the other peak is known as Owl's Head, not to be confused with the Owl's Head out in the Pemmy. All right, so we're in half a mile, and don't think for 1 minute that this trail is going to not be relentless. It's just been a steady up. All right, so the trail is over there. You can see how tall those trees are. But as I pan around to the right, see how short all these trees are? 3 years ago when we were here, I believe they'd just done the lumber cut. They're all growing back in. Nice thing is though, you can still see the views. Hey, check it out, a flat spot, 3/4 of a mile in. You get to catch your breath a little bit. All right, that's the side of the trail. You do not want to fall off the right-hand side of the trail. Coming around, if you're going to trip, try to trip to the left-hand side. At least you won't tumble. But the trail, as usual, is being a steady up. We are 1 mile in, so we're more than halfway to the summit already. This is actually going easier than we remember it last time. All right, just checking in. We're in 1.25 miles and we're continuing to go up. I don't know with Cheryl up there if it helps to show the incline. It's not overly steep, it's just steady steep. Yeah, steady steep, that's a good one. We're just under 3/10 of a mile from the trail junction. And we've picked up some boulders, and then we're gonna make you work for this last bit of the trail. Trying to watch for a step here. But once we get up to the trail junction, we'll be taking a left, 2/10 of a mile, and we'll be at the summit. Yeah, when I said work, I don't know. Let's see if I can get it.
I see blue sky between the trees though.
Zoom on up. Yeah, but it continues to go up and up and up. Just checking in. By the way, the steady up is over. We're now into relentless up. All right, finally it's flat. And we are almost at the trail junction. I can see the signs. Let me tell you, that first 1.4 to 1.5, not bad at all. That last 2 to 3/10, holy moly, that's a relentless up. As you can see, there's the junction. All right, so we came up from Route 115, 1.7 miles. Somebody got 1.5. Mount Martha Summit is 0.2 miles to my right, and Cherry Mountain Road, where we were this morning, is 3.6 to my left. See, now we're already down at Cherry Mountain Road. We're gonna go up this way. This is a snowmobile trail, so it should be a little bit easier than what we just came up. All right, so as I said, there's a snowmobile trail. It's going up, but it's nice and wide. It's gonna be a lot easier than what we did to get up to the snowmobile trail. We'll be on the summit before you know it. Welcome to the summit of Mount Martha. As you can see, it's not 360-degree views. There are views. Panning around to the left to get to them. Here they come. Hey, it's a view of my lovely wife. What do you have there?
I have Martha's Disposition. And the funny thing is, I found it without even looking at the GPS.
All right, so from the summit, we are looking at the Presidential Range. Right over there is Mount Jackson. Coming across to Mount Pierce. It's kind of covered in the
trees.
trees. Next will be, well, when we
As
get
soon
out of
as
the
I get
trees.
there.
Hey, Mount Eisenhower.
Like,
Then we're going to come down to Mount Deception. Heading back up over to Mount Franklin, Mount Monroe, and the big old rock pile itself, Mount Washington. Wow, what a day, huh, hon?
yeah, it's clear.
Wow, you hardly ever get to see Washington like that. We'll be continuing along to Mount Dartmouth, right in front, and popping right back up top again, we have Mount Jefferson. Going over to, well, all of the Adams, but the biggest one out there is Mount Adams. And bringing up the rear down there would be Mount Madison. All right, and for those of you that missed it, Cherry Mountain, a.k.a. Mount Martha, was number 27 for us on the New Hampshire Fire Tower list of the 92 towers that are standing, once stood, or were proposed. The tower that was here was a 40-foot high tower. It was built in 1939. They used it until 1968. Now it's taken down in 1982 and then dismantled in 1989. Pretty much all that remains here. Just the footings, and it looks like one of the steps. Alright, so following the trail down from the fire tower footings, we stroll down here to this viewpoint. Now looking off to our left is the end of the presidential range. It's Mount Webster over there, going down into Crawford Notch. Now just a little bit more information on Cherry Mountain for you. Cherry Mountain first appeared on maps in 1772 by the name of Pondicherry Mountain. Now where it got its name from, well, it's kind of a toss-up. Some people are saying it got its name from its proximity to Cherry Pond, and some people believe that it came from the capital of French India, which is Pondicherry. Did you know that, hon?
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Yeah, I'm sure I did too before I looked it up. But anyway, they say it was given that name by French explorers who came to the mountain down from Canada. And these are the rest of the views that we're seeing.
Very pretty.
All right, so we're back down to the trailhead. We made it up to the summit of the mountain, showed you the fire tower remains, showed you the views, which were not bad at all. So I also want to say, if you enjoy any of our videos, we'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as soon as I'm done right here, you'll be able to subscribe just by clicking the button. So until our next adventure, the end.